Hello everybody, welcome back. I am the Geordie Geek and today it is December the 5th, which means that it is the 5th day of the Christmas challenge, which means that last night I watched the fourth film, which was Gremlins, which was awesome. I'm so happy that I watched that again. It was totally worth my 3-4 month long wait to watch it because it's one of my favourites. One of just my favourite films in general, not just my favourite Christmas film. There's so much good about this film. I've got a little guy here. He just came in to sit and spy from over my shoulder. So if he moves, let us know. I've made sure to keep all the water away from him, so there's nothing wet on the shelf. So things aren't all of a sudden just going to go cray. So that's a good thing. The first thing that I want to say about this film, because it's been so long since I watched it, is the fact that how easy it is to forget that it was a 15. When you look back, I mean, you see how little cute and cuddly this little fella is. So, some of the scenes in this film, it's like they're pretty out there, violent, and like blending all the gremlins up and stuff. So that was a really cool thing to forget, because it does take you by surprise a bit again, just how violent it actually is. But I don't think there's anything about this film that I don't like, apart from one character, but that's because you're supposed to not like her, Mrs. Deagle. Ugh. If anyone talked to Jack or Milo the way she talks about Barney, then I would have judged her straight up the stairs quicker than the Gremlins did, to be honest. Evil woman. Nasty. But yeah, like I said, everything about this film is awesome. The special effects are really cool. Just the Gremlins themselves, they're a really cool character design, and they're pretty iconic. I mean, as soon as I see them, not so much with Gizmo, because I see him every day anyway, just hanging around the house, not doing anything alive, just sitting exactly the same way as that. Don't worry. But as soon as I seen the Gremlins moving and stuff, the first thing I thought of was how much I missed the Warner Brothers store in the Metro Centre. I absolutely love that place. For me, thinking back on it now, you talk about the Disney magic. That was probably the most magical shop I've ever been to in my life. The Warner Brothers store. I want it back, just having all the Gremlins hanging from the rafters and stuff. And I mean, let's be honest, it would make an absolute bomb these days if there was still a Warner Brothers store there, because you've got all your TV shows like The Big Bang and stuff, and you've got all the DC stuff now. I mean, back in the day when it was still there, they had Batman, the animated series and stuff. Just they have everything now, but that's a different thing. So yeah, it reminded us of being younger. So it was that sense of like the whimsical magic and whatnot, which ties in with the Christmas spirit and being young and being super excited for everything. So there was that. The music in this film is really cool as well. If you don't, once you hear the theme tune when it kicks in properly, which is, I think the first time it kicks in, the proper one that I remember is when the Gremlins get in the tractor or the bulldozer and go through the guy's house. That's going to be stuck in my head for months now. I did used to have it as a ringtone, and it got on so many people's nerves, because if my phone rang, I would just be sitting there for the rest of the day humming along to it. So there's that about it. I'm going to go straight into my favourite piece of the film. It's only a short little clip, but it pretty much encapsulates everything that I love about this film. So I'm going to try the swipe again. Should I do it from this side now? No, I'll just go from this side again. You ready?
It's really neat. Where did you get this?
Some little junk store in Chinatown.
So yeah, my favourite part is the reveal of Gizmo, for no other reason than he is just everything. If you think of Gremlins, you think of Gizmo, and the guy is awesome. Look how cute he is. All these little sad faces when you get sad, and then he does his singing, so I whistle that as well to myself. But he's awesome. I mean, there could have been so many different clips that I could have picked from this film to be my favourite, but I think just picking that clip right there pretty much covers everything. The guy is awesome, so can't go wrong with that. Fun fact, because obviously it's all like the animatronics and stuff, the scene near the end where they're in like the botanical area of the shop and Gizmo's just came in, he's basically crashed his car, I think. Or is it a bit before that? I think it might have been just after he's crashed his car, possibly. Actually, no, it's not. Right, it doesn't matter where it is, but there's a scene where Gizmo is kind of up against the wall and like he's getting darts thrown at him, which was really sad because he's kicking his little legs and everything. But that was put in there for like all of the puppet artists and stuff, because basically, because the Gizmo robots, whatever, puppets were so small, they were prone to breaking down a lot more than the Gremlins. So they had a load of technical issues and stuff. So everyone on set asked if they could have this scene, so basically they could throw darts at Gizmo. How sad is that? That is not very nice at all. That actually made me cry a bit on the inside when I heard that. So it just made us want to go out and buy lots of Gizmos, because he's awesome. So off the back of this, it's not on my list, but I'm going to watch Gremlins 2 as well. Which, talking of Gremlins 2, actually does lead very nicely into the film that I'll be watching tonight, because it's in a big tower block. Let's see what we're doing there. But yeah, festive marks out of 10 for this one. 10, because it's mint. Yay! I'm probably going to watch it again before December's finished. So yeah, tonight it is the 5th film of the challenge, which, as I mentioned, big tower block. It's going to be Die Hard, which a lot of people in the past have said isn't a Christmas film, and the people that have said that are bald-faced liars. Because if you ask pretty much anyone, they will tell you Die Hard is a Christmas film. It's based at Christmas time. It's based at a Christmas party. John McClane writes "ho ho ho" on a dead guy's jumper. It's Christmas, okay? So watch Die Hard. Yeah, let's do that. If you want to be involved in this, obviously I've said you can do video clips. I'm going to say you can do 10 to 20 seconds, because I understand that 10 seconds isn't a long time for you to say what you want to say. So 10 to 20 seconds if you want a video clip. You can email that to james.dixon10@gmail.com. All of this info will be in the description below anyway, it always is. Or you can go to my blog at thegeordiegeek.wordpress.com, or you can also tweet. I'm at Dixon10. You can use the Christmas challenge hashtag. If I do get tweets about stuff, especially if it's about the film that I'm going to be vlogging about, I'll probably be able to pop something up in the little spaces around my face, so we can see what you've said, if you want to get involved in the conversation. But other than that, like the video if you think it's cool. Use the comments below as well if you want to share anything. Share this vlog with your friends so other people can watch it, and then as a result watch Gremlins, because it's amazing. It'll change your life forever and ever and ever. And subscribe to my channel as well. Obviously I've done my 31 films in October. I'm doing my Christmas challenge now. There will be other stuff going up as well, but until then, just do what you can. Watch my videos and give them out to everyone else. And then go watch Gremlins. But not tonight, because you're watching Die Hard tonight. Yippee-ki-yay, mother...